brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down, Pollard again.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Prescott off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right.
Looking downfield for Pollard. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at about the 32. They start the drive with Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They run again on 1st down. Cook.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
To throw is Rodgers. Off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't
Man, that throw
do
was so
that,
ugly.
oftentimes interceptions result.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
The problem with the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, 46. Go, get out there. Under.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Here we go.
3rd down and 1.
There we go, going to 53.
Trying to run forward with Pollard.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Now they'll change things up.
Hey, 47. Kill.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. Oh, this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Scout! 47! 47!
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Lamb in motion left. Prescott on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. On second down, here's Rodgers. Early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I'm just done with Madden, bro. They got me overthrowing the ball. They got me doing dumb shit, bro.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a give here to Pollard.
He ain't even funny no more.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And they'll run it here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
1st down, Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
They won't let me hike the ball.
They accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still won't let me hike the ball. They won't let me hike the ball. They won't let me hike the ball. I'm audible and they won't let me do nothing.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just one action here in quarter number 3.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let me stop playing, man.
Jets
This don't get aggravated now.
to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
Passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 7.
Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
Rodgers now on 3rd and 2.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, God, man.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
Man, they got Aaron Rodgers sorry as hell on the damn Jets.
But it's 3rd down.
Real, for real.
Liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive, the 3rd quarter is a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Flushed out right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to
The field goal. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
Now Rodgers.
Going right back to Wilson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
In motion right, that's Wilson.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep.
Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Score Jets 7, Cowboys 3. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the... And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Cook is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination.
Not wrong with Dallas.
And they got it done.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any
Nah, I
risk.
found the defense for that jump.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Prescott now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down. Now Dak.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Here's Dak.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Here's Prescott.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Prescott.
Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here it is. 4th and inches.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now Prescott.
Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To throw, Prescott.
Steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Here's Prescott.
caught. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Now Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the 4th quarter. That's how you author a late comeback and get a win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
You're the reason why he's in the NBA. Does he owe you?
I really feel good about convincing Terry to take his SAT over. Next fall, he'll be a freshman at Temple University. I also feel good about discovering you can make $500,000 a year playing ball in Italy, especially since I heard they were starting a women's league soon. So Terry agreed to teach me a jump shot, just so I have a little something to fall back on in case my writing career doesn't pan out. I really feel good about convincing Terry to take his SAT over. Next fall, he'll be a freshman at Temple University. I also feel good about discovering you can make $500,000.
We stole the book, bitch!
And a painted wolf putting a foot wrong could seriously...